Hi folks, it's been over half a year since this thing's been sitting here, the Vauxhall Vectra of Sharon's, and we've got to get it ready because my daughter's coming back from Cyprus, so we're going to try and get this running today and just have a little look around it and see if it needs anything doing to it. So I'll see you in a minute. Well, this is Sharon's old 1.8 Vectra, and it's been sitting here for 7 months. I think I started up a couple of times in that period, but this was going way back in the summer. So this got parked up here in April this year, and we're now in November. So the battery I know is naff on it, so I've got my little jump pack on which I'm hoping is going to start it as well. So I don't even know if it's got enough juice to open the door with the key fob. So let's have a look. No, totally flat. Look, won't even open the door. So let's get inside it because I want to be able to pull it out. So let's get in here. Get that up. Right, that's the bonnet up. Well, one good thing to notice is there's no mould inside it, although it's very dirty, and a few little bits of trim have fallen down. And I did actually do the headlining on this sometime last year, I think it was, or maybe even the year before. So let's get that up there. Now, as I say, I know it's got a Duff battery on it. We did do a battery check on this just after we parked it up, sorry, and the battery was in need of replacement. So I'm hoping just putting the jump pack on is going to be enough to do that. But as you can see, the car's in a bit of a state. Let's get inside it. There's that bit of trim there that's fallen down there, look. I don't know why that's come down, look. Just pops in, but I'm going to have to just put that back up. It was maybe when I had the headlining off, I didn't put it back properly, something like that. So just leave that like that for the moment. It looks like it's just popped back in there. Look. There we go, it's just popped back in. Right, so let's get the key, put it in, see what ignition lights come on, if any. Nothing, look, totally flat. Look, I'll turn in the key there, look. Nothing's coming on at all. So this will be a blinking good test for that jump pack. And it's the Audew jump pack on this one. So let's just put that over there. And it still amazes me that something this sort of small can possibly, hopefully in this case, on a totally flat battery, jump start this car. So let's get that out. And we need the leads on it as well. And all we do is plug that into the side there. And there's a little button on the side there which you have to press in, which if you haven't got any fingernails can be a bit of a nuisance. That little click there, do you hear that click? Right, so that's the battery pack set up now. What I will say is that it's reading 90% charge there. We've actually jumped 2 cars with this and got 2 cars going pretty recently, and I've not recharged it, so I'm hoping there's enough charge in this to be able to do this. Let's just connect that up there. Oh, hello. Some alarm noise went off then. So let's try that. Right, folks, we've got some dashboard illuminations there. Let's put the key on. I'm not going to mess about. I'm going to try and start it straight away. Well, it started. It started and it's running. How about that? That started in no time. Oh, let's turn that radio off. Hold on. Turn that off. Well, I'm going to leave it running for a second, folks, because the battery's totally flat, as you know. As I say, this has been sitting here for over half a year, and that battery is going to be totally flat. What's our charge go down to? Let's have a look on that. Look, 87%. That's 3 cars this thing's jumped without a charge so far. That don't sound too bad, does it? So I'm going to try and pull it out now. So I'm hoping this is going to still run with this unplugged. Right, let's pull that out there. Just shut that down. It's going to need a new battery, folks, I do know that. Let's just pull that forward like that. I'll shut it down properly. Now, I don't know whether the brakes are going to be frozen on or the clutch or whatever, so we'll have to play that by ear. Oh. Let's have a little go. Oh, it's rolling. rolling. First time it's moved in over half a year. Oh, I'll leave it to there for the moment. Handbrake on. Let's leave that ticking over. It needs a good bleating clean off, I know that. Bit of air in that tyre there, that tyre's a bit flat. The brakes weren't stuck on at all, which is a big surprise. Let's have a look at the discs. There's actually not a lot of surface rust on them discs. Let's try and show you. There's a little bit on there, but nowhere near what I was expecting. I don't know if you can see that or not, can you? No, you can't. Maybe there? No. But it's obviously got loads of dust and leaves all over it. I think the first thing to do would be to just have a look at the oil and water levels, and maybe just give it a little bit of a jet wash off and put some air in that tyre first of all, then check all the lights and stuff. Right, just turned it off, folks, but there's nothing on the dashboard again, so that battery is totally knackered. I will have to put another battery on that. I can't leave that like that. I think the first thing to do is to give it a bit of a clean down, I think. Where it's been sitting down here for such a long time, as you can see, it's covered in dust. And all these little, are they sycamore leaves on seeds? I'm not too sure. But all them tree seeds have all gone in the creases there. So I want to get all that sort of stuff out. Bit of mould there on the weather strip on the windows there. Look at the state of them windows, look. And all around the windscreen wiper area, look at that, look, all the leaves just fall down and collect in there. But apart from that, everything looks to be okay. And although the engine oil is dirty, it's right on the top mark, which is this thing never did used to lose any oil at all. Very, very handy for that, very good for that. The antifreeze or the coolant, I think we did change that, as you can see it's very pink down there, so but it did have a replacement mass airflow sensor which we put on when we first got Sharon's car. We done a changeover and put the one off of there onto there, and this was the one that one of my subscribers gave us, so that seems to be working okay. So yeah, I just think it just needs a good clean down first of all. There is a few bodywork things that need to be touched up, whether or not I will bother doing them or not. I may do that there, look, there's a bit there, look at all that crap behind that wheel arch there, look. All that wet earth, look. That's why they rot out there, you see. So I may do that because that's the only bit of rot on the car, to be honest with you. It just goes down to there, look. It's literally where all that dirt is collected on the back there, look, and it just sits there damp. So I may just do that bit there, on that little quarter there. I may still even have some paint left for it, because I did have some paint for this when I done the front wing and the front bumper, which I painted. There was a bit there. What's that paint? That probably might be able to touch that up, not too sure. Again, I don't want to go too far with it because time is of the essence. It just wants a general clean up there, as you can see. Look, the thing's just bleeding dirty. And that's the sort of place, look, you get these leaf seed pods that sort of congregate along the top of the hatch lid. There's full of them there. And coming inside, it just wants, as I say, it's just a bit grubby. And the seats don't help being beige either, so whether or not we can give them a good wash down. Get some new carpets in there, the little mini carpets at the bottom there. And clean the dash up. The driver's seat, although it's that may come off, you see, that's just wear and tear and dirt that's on these. So they may come out. It may even pay me to take these out, jet wash them down and give them a good clean. I'm not too sure yet, but first things first, I think I'll shut all the doors, get the jet wash out, and have I got the key on me yet? And just give it a good clean off so we know where we start. I'll leave that in this sort of semi-up position. I won't lock that down. Yeah, so there you go, folks. Let me get the hose out here. Let's get the jet wash out here. Give it a bit of a clean down, and then we can see where we are. See you in a minute. Okay folks, that's got all the crap off the outside. I say these were the sort of main bits along here, like the front scuttle there, as you can see. All that's now spotlessly clean, as you can see along there, look. And lifting up the bonnet, all under there now, as you can see, where all them leaves collect, and they all rot down in there if they break down and rot down in there, and they block up the little drain plugs in there, and that's when you get water on the inside. So always good to keep these areas clean. And we actually had the problem with that. We was getting water collecting right along the footwell where it was constantly damp. Now I did do a video on this, and also so bad where it went through to the back as well. And what it was when you take this out, this rubber scuttle panel there, along there, right in the bottom there's a drain with a rubber tube on, and the end's pinched, and that blocks up with dead leaves and debris and stuff like that, and then it just overflows and creeps into your bulkhead and then into your floor area. So that's the problem there folks, if you've got that problem. So yeah, looking a lot better. And again, all along the back here, as you remember, see, look, they're still there, look. You've got to get them off, they get everywhere, look. Although this isn't a proper clean I'm doing here. I may get the jet wash on it again and some foam. I've got to open it by hand folks because of the blinking, because of the battery's flat. But these are the areas along here, as I showed you before, although one did escape me there. But they're all nice and clean in there now along there, and all down, obviously down here as well. And again, you get rotten leaves in there and it looks bleeding awful. So there we go, that's all there. Makes the inside look really dirty now, doesn't it? I'm just going to put a bit of snow foam on it now, I think, just to pull some of the dirt off, and then I'll give it one wipe over. This isn't a proper clean, folks, so don't have a go at me for not doing it properly, or doing the valeting techniques or whatever. I'm just going to hit it with a snow foam. Now it's all been blasted off. I'm going to give it snow foam over, and I'm just going to rub it off with a mitt or a rag or something with the snow foam still on it, and call it a day on that one. Right folks, this is the Karcher head snow foam applicator. It's not the best out there, I know, but it was cheap and it's all I've got, and it's what I'm going to use. I've mixed it with I can't remember what car foam this is. It's only one of the cheap ones, sort of $14.99 for 5 litres. But the thing with this is that you've got to mix it with warm or hot water. If you use cold water, it don't hardly foam up. So I found it out the hard way by doing it the first time, and it didn't foam up. So that's what I've done here. It's half and half hot water, half snow foam. And this is just my little Karcher KHP2 pressure washer. It's not the best out there. Does the job though. And all you do is turn this out by, oh, there we go, pushing in half a turn. Take the wand out, and then put that inside with half a turn, and push it in, and that's it. And that's basically it. And I've tried it on the lesser settings, but the only thing this really works on well is the full maximum. So just put it on maximum. This will easily do a whole car anyway. So let's give it a little go. There we go. Let's go around the other side. I'll just do the back while I'm here, folks. So basically I've done nearly all the car, and I'm down, that was up to about there, and I'm down to sort of just under half. There we go. So I've virtually done a whole bottle on that, and it is pretty thick, but it's a lot better now, as I say, since I've had the hot water to it. $14.99 I think I paid for 5 litres. I'll just use it all up. Right, let's leave that like that. So a lot of people are going to say, oh, don't do that, you'll scratch it, but it's an old car. I'm not too worried, and it won't hurt it. Before we had all these snow foams, we used to clean it with a bucket of water and rub down like this, so don't worry too much about it, folks. I'm not a valeter. Hello, my Sharon's just turned up. Just pulled it out, battery's totally flat on it.
Well, it's not a surprise.
Started with a jump pack, but
it's a lovely car.
no brakes were frozen on. Just wants a good clean. I'm just giving it a wipe over, basically.
Well, this won't be back for clean in a minute.
That's not going to happen, is it?
I'll do it myself.
No, it's filthy. It's filthy, I know. Well, I might have to give it a go while I'm out with a bucket anyway, but...
I'm just going to go get some veg.
They haven't got to see that. All right, baby. See you in a minute. And we'll have a bacon and egg and sausage and egg muffin when we come back with our little muffin maker tool. I'm going to carry on here, folks. I'm going to get it all washed off, and I'll see you in a minute. Right, I think that's enough for today, folks, on this. I'm going to get it started again. I think I might pop down the road and get a new battery for it anyway. So, but it's in a lot better condition now than obviously what it was a minute ago. And even that looks a lot more presentable. And as you can see, the engine bay now looks a hell of a lot more presentable with just a bit of water. I mean, you could spend time and actually detail all these plastic bits and all that, but that's not for this video, and definitely not for this car, unfortunately. Oh my God, look who's just turned up, look. Hey? Oh, you're there as well. Pair of them.
Hey?
What are you up to?
I've got something to show you.
Oh, have you? Well, we've just got to put in some sausage and egg muffins.
Oh, we've just had sausage, egg and bacon.
Unbelievable. What you got there? Is it good enough for the camera or not?
Right, it's better for the camera.
Better? What's he got?
Brand everything.
Oh my God. Look what he's got here. Oh my God. Oh, you've done the white bits in there as well. Well done. I was going to tell you how to do them.
I've worked.
That looks all right, doesn't it? Go on and get it on camera. Go right in front of it.
Oh, let's have a look.
Project Man merchandise now.
eBay link in the description down below.
Unbelievable. Stacey's doing them now, Stacey, isn't you? So anyone who wants to do a t-shirt,
Yep.
Either Project Man one or Retrorestore, or even anyone for their own channel, they can contact you on Facebook via EHO Designs, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is that a group?
It's my business page, yeah.
Right.
So EHO altogether space design.
Right, okay. Well, there you go. About time you had some bloody brandy anyway.
Well, it's time for a tea break, then I've got to do a video.
Right, well, I've just done a video here. This needs a new battery.
Looks better when the paint's wet.
Well, I know, that's just like it. That's what it is. Trouble is, when it dries off, it'll go all matte. And unfortunately, it needs a good cutback. But it's a solid car. There's only one bit of rust on this around the other wheel arch, around the other side. But as you say, when it dries off, it'll go all sort of matty again, where it needs a good T-cut and polish, really. But apart from that, it started first time.
Oh, yeah.
Been standing for over half a year. How about that? Hey? It's a good car. Bit of scratches there, but that's nothing. The only bit of rot on it is there, look. And that was because there was loads of rot around the wheel arch. I may or may not do that, I'm not too sure. But as I'm giving it away, I'm really not too bothered, to be honest with you.
Well, is this a giveaway for the channel?
No.
Right.
It's a giveaway to our daughter when she comes back and goes to Scotland. And it come from Ben's family anyway.
If it gets any problems in Scotland, I know a chap up there called Ali Mechanical.
Oh, yeah?
He does mechanical, so...
Did you hear that, Ben? When you get the car up there, I think he's up your way as well, isn't he?
Yeah, Inverness he is, yeah, not far.
So any problems with it, go and see Ali Mechanical.
Yep.
He'll sort you out, because I'm normally the one who has to sort it out. So he's another car YouTuber. He'll be able to sort it out, won't he?
So it's another car for Ali to work on.
There you go. Didn't think of that. I forgot he was going up to the same way. All right, well, here we go, folks. It's on 74% now, as you can see. And will it do it another time? Let's press that little button in at the side. There we go, a little click. That one there. The positive one up. Right, 74%. Let's get inside. There we go, done it again. Happy days. And it's actually not come out too bad. I thought it would go all matte. It's still got quite a shine on it. There we go. Down to 72%. Definitely a handy tool to have that. Yeah, it's not looking too bad now, the old Vectra. let's get that off. And as I've said before with this thing, it's got a torch on it. Let's get that out for a minute. It's got a torch on it, so if you need to have the torch on, look. Got a flashing SOS and a flashing one. You've got a 5-volt out USB socket, 1 amp, or you've got a 5, 9 and 12 volt out USB socket for different higher charging sort of thing. So you can even charge your iPhones and use it just as a normal battery pack. I'll leave a link below for that, folks, in the description for this one. Handy bit kit. I'm just going to put a little more drop of coolant in there. Only because I've got a little drop here. There we go. Just to make sure it's up to the level. It's only a little drop I need in here. Just a little bit over the mark, but that'll be alright. Right, happy days. While I'm here, just check the washer bottle fluid and all. I'll put a drop in that as well. I haven't got a container out of here, so just squirt a bit in there from the jet washer. Let's just see if we can get that into there. There we go, that's full up now. That'll do for the moment. Right, brake fluid is okay, I can see that over there, so I'm happy with that. No signs of any leaks or anything. This had a new alternator on it not so long back as well. Well, I say not so long back, I mean probably a couple of years ago, but yeah, that's good. So let's drop that down. And I won't bother checking all the lights and the headlights and the indicators now because I want to get the battery on it first anyway. I don't want to put an extra drawer, bearing in mind that battery is totally knackered, you know, probably just running off the alternator at the moment. Right, let's get it reversed up. Right, that's it. That's now in running condition, folks. I will get a battery put on that ASAP. Then I'll get the do a pre-MOT check on it. Get the front tyre pumped up. That was a little flat there as well, so I don't want to really plug it into the cigarette lighter and run it off of that because, as I said, it's running off of the alternator at the moment. I've got a tyre inflator which plugs into there. Anyway, don't forget, folks, check out my other videos. Hit the subscribe button down there. Ring the little notification bell if you do like my channel. And we'll see you in the next video. And until then, bye for now.